So I came across this idea in the second part of our assignment, which was memory and intuition. But in my personal opinion, memory was attached, but intuition was not, because usually I don't make work through the process of intuition. It's just the way it is. So the online learning versus classroom education in university setting, the audio is completely opposite of what the visuals tell us in this piece of work. It's a compilation of found footage and personally recorded videos. Because I'm at that standpoint where self-taught artists are also better as compared to degree holders, and end of the day, it's the skill, what is required, what is most important in a person's life as a career. If he's not going to be an entrepreneur or he's going to do a job, still he has to comply orders with the employers. So is that skill what they will expect to be executed by the employee? Degree is not important because they don't care about what GPA you have and what courses you went through. So there was an experiment conducted by psychologists at Georgia Regents University, in which 573 individuals were asked who they would save in a series of hypothetical scenarios in which a dog and a person were in the path of an out-of-control bus. The researchers found that decisions to save the person or the dog were affected by three factors. The first, who the person in danger was. The subjects were much more likely to save the dog over a foreign tourist. Why? Their best friend or a sibling is not the person because it's a tourist and it's a stranger. The second factor was the dog. 40% of participants said they would save their personal pet at that expense of a foreign tourist, but only 14% claimed they would sacrifice the tourist when the animal in the scenario was described generally as a dog. Finally, as other studies have found, women care more about animals than men do. In the runaway bus scenario, female subjects were nearly twice as likely as males to say they would save a dog over a person. This experiment led me to various thought processes. For example, what is the difference between an animal and a human? If we talk about in terms of intelligence, for example, let's say a duck. Human is more intelligent because they research, they make work, they invent aeroplanes, whatnot. But can human be called more intelligent than a duck? Because human cannot swim inside of water and seek the food and come out, because humans don't live the way ducks do. So this example tell us a lot about what humans can do and what we cannot do. No other species can do better than a human what a human does. So humans are the most intelligent. Ducks cannot write poetry. Put into its uncluttered format, humans' logic is that if no other species can do better than us, we are the best, we are all knowledgeable, we are out of this world. But if we look at each animal, they have their specific trait, their specific intuition to encounter problem, because they say that humans have a light beam intelligence and intuition. They can solve a problem, but we have it's like a lamp. We gauge the pros and cons of a problem, and then we move towards the solution. But we both have survival instinct. This is a very challenging question for me, that what's the difference between animal and a human, because in terms of non-physical traits, humans are not loyal as compared to animals. They don't betray. They are always seeking revenge in most cases. But in animals, they are the true friends of humans, and they just want the best for us. So I've juxtaposed animals as students in this video, that the humans in that video are the employers, which suck the creativity out of the employees, students, graduates in the practical labor market. So the humans are the employers, and the animals shown in the video are the students, graduates. And I'm sorry for the subtitles, but the audio, for those who are English speakers, they can know that the audio is focusing on the education aspect of our society, and the visuals show the animal brutality and violence done to them. Just because we have control over them, just because we are superior than them, we can do whatever to them. Just like in the labor market, in job market, employers can do whatever. They can fire whenever. They don't care about what is happening in your family. They don't know, and they are not even interested in your family matters and in your personal life. They just want to make money, and you are just a tool facilitating that. So this video is about 8 minutes long, and it's graphic, so viewer discretion is advised. And I need to know from you if you think it could be made long, or should I lessen the time? Should I lessen it to 4 minutes or some? I'll leave that up to you. Tell me.